Your markets just broke all forms of support. That's not good if you're a person that buys and tries to go higher. So, here on TLT, currently you guys broke down below a major support line and looks like you guys couldn't retrace all the way back up to the 200-day moving average. So, you guys are heavily bearish on TLT. That means your yields have a high probability of going higher. Here on the 2-year yield, you guys came up and hit the price target that was set a while ago. And now you guys are set to go even higher because you came down, retested the giant moving average, found support, and then decided to go higher. Same thing here on your 10-year yield. This one is in charge of inflation and your mortgage interest rate. You guys came down, retested the 200-day moving average, and then bounced higher. And you guys broke back outside of a pattern, which means your target is way up here. And you will most likely hit this upper line here. Now, your S&P 500, you guys were going sideways for a very long time. It's like consolidation. It's building up a whole bunch of energy and then it releases. Here's the release. You guys had enough energy to completely ignore the giant moving average, punch right through it, ignore this lower support line, and punched right through it. Now, what I would expect to happen is at least a retest of the giant moving average just because it is still moving up. Same story here on the NASDAQ on the daily time frame. You guys have a whole bunch of sideways movement and then finally it broke free. Same here. I would expect a reversal to hit the 200-day moving average and most likely get rejected and go down lower because now since you are below the giant yellow line here on the screen, you guys have a whole lot of support to the downside. You guys also hit the set price targets that were set a long time ago. This one set back in January was finally hit. Here's your Dow Jones. You guys ran completely past the expected price target. You guys even broke down below the giant moving average. So I do expect a bounce to come up and retest the 200-day moving average, possibly get rejected, and then go lower. Here's your gold because Bitcoin and XRP are still doing nothing. You guys are falling way outside of this rising trend line. So you guys running way down. If you guys bounce on this giant moving average, you most likely will. That would be a good time to maybe put in a little paper trading buy or accumulate if you're an accumulator, because then you most likely get a bounce and run higher. Same on silver. You guys broke that trend line here. You guys went past the price target as stated before, and you guys have very little distance to hit that 200-day moving average that I said you would most likely hit if you were to break this trend line, which you did. Now expect most likely a bounce off of this giant moving average and a nice swing. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment if you enjoy this content. And overall, we're starting to get the shakeup. We're starting to get movement. We're starting to get the result of being consolidated inside of a tight range on your indexes. Now you guys are going to see most likely bigger moves because what we just had now was an expansion move. So you're far away from the consolidation range, which gives you cleaner price action. And I will see you guys next week, Monday.